think this is a big match for both these sides. I think it could really be the one who wins this is the team that we're going to see back here again tomorrow in the group final stage.
You've set it up beautifully. Sinan Khan coming in for the first ball. Nice delivery too, just played through the offside by Zavitsi. Called him Grease Lightning throughout the tournament. There he goes, Sinan Khan. Oh, it's just drifted on to middle stump. Buyan has hoiked it around behind square. The umpire's arms go up. That's the first to Maximo over the game. Sinan gets that one climbing up. This should be an easy catch. It's well taken. It's a good response from Grease Lightning. He's dug in the short ball, really cramped up Buyan, and there's no booyah on that one. He's just walking his way back to the pavilion. And it's good bowling, wide outside off, but Zavitsi, as Vinny's mentioned before, short of a length, that one's too short. And at that pace, particularly drifting into the left-hander, that's his typical ball, floating outside off stump. One-handed effort out there on the boundary. Grease Lightning continues, driven beautifully down the ground. Well, Zavitsi responding to Maximo. He's saying there's no full ball. That's not a good delivery. And Zavitsi down on one knee, sends it backward of point over the boundary for a 6.
Just a little bit of this, you just go, oh yeah, because you know when it comes out wide, you know when it's going the distance. There's a bit of oh yeah. Well, the double teapot here. It's a bit of a full toss, and it's not going to be stopped. Fielder is too wide. It's going to be 4 runs.
Charges, ball goes up. I think Galanis, to his credit, has beaten him in.
Clears the fielder.
Great piece of bowling, sensational stuff from the young leg spinner. Previous ball beats a Ashokan, but just gets taken over the boundary. This time around, he pushes it wider. Ashokan takes the same plan, thick outside edge, well taken it. So Galanis on for his second. That's a nicely flighted ball. Goes up and easily taken. Another excellent piece of bowling. That combination of Gulnawaz down at short third man and Galanis, they've been a pretty effective pair during this tournament. And the Czechs lose their 3rd wicket, 75 runs on the board, and another excellent piece of leg spin bowling.
Short, not a good delivery, but it gets put down, and well, worst case scenario is that it also gets dropped over the boundary. That's Sinan Khan. Gone a little bit slow. Well, this will help. It's a short one, but has he got enough off this? Yeah, he has. He clears the fielder by a long way, so all of a sudden a big hit like that, 6 to his name, will give him the confidence.
Coming on with his very slow medium paces. Swung around, oh, Sinan Khan. He dropped 1 million over ago, and he has taken possibly the best catch this week. Diving forward, no more than an inch off the ground. What a sensational grab. Oh, it's a good shot from Zavitsi. Talked about the fact that off Ahmed's bowling, you really have to make your own pace. It goes for a Maximo. Great finish to the over. Czechia up to 95. 6 balls to go.
Strike. And he hits it pretty well here, and it will go all the way. Bowl, volley, Ginnasona, Shakalagya.
Short ball. I'm not sure that's the response. The last ball wasn't a bad one from Kasiri. He just got hit. But that's too easy for Zavitsi. He loves that space backward of point. And he's going to hit another boundary. Well, compounding the value of the excellent work between the wickets from Afridi.
How important that bit of play was. I mean, more on that in a moment. As this one can hit well, he should be out here, and he will be. So he's not able to send this one to the boundary. But still, that little bit of play, it brings that 4 runs there. Also, the extra run that he got, so 5 runs. So if 5 runs decides this contest, you'd go back to that bit of play there from Afridi and see how important it is. But the innings is over. It finished with 114 for 6. be whoever loses this match is the team that we won't see again tomorrow in finals day of the group. Well, going for it, and oh, this is close. Very, very close. Went for the single, went straight to the fielder, picks it up cleanly, has a shot. Direct hit, and I think he would have been out.
Yeah, he got his bat down just in time, just plomped over the ground. And Aranga short of a length, and that's dispatched. Kasia stands tall, both metaphorically and physically. Kasia launches into it again. It's gone high off the bat. Almost like a 9-iron, just dropping before the boundary. Umpires have signalled 4.
You can see what the field has been set for.
Well, if you can't set a field for that, that's probably not a bad ball from Bouillon in terms of that tactic of keeping it wide of off stump. Kasia. Bouillon gets charged, and we saw this plenty of times in game 1 today from Kasia. He's continuing to make a mincemeat. Oh, it's not a bad bit of bowling again from Bouillon. Puts it wide of off stump, but somehow Kasia still nails it. Well, instead he puts it straight into the block hole, and it's drilled wide of long on, but far over the boundary.
I want to see it going climbing anymore.
Well, Savlakis, he stepped down the wicket. Unfortunately, he's just popped up a catch, and that will be the end of his long stay at the crease, but not facing too many balls. He goes for 3 off 4, and wicket for the off-spin of Venkatesh Margashayam, and Greece lose their first. They're 41 for 1. Oh, true Rio Zafridi style. It's straight at the head, but that's why he can go for some runs. Top edge flying over the keeper's head, over the boundary. And oh, Rio Zafridi, he's not changing plans, and Kasia says, I can take your leg side as well. That's a better line given his field, but it does not matter one iota. What timing from Kasia, and what a way to bring up a wonderful half century. Oh, wonderful ball. Well, he's just been pumped for 3 consecutive boundaries. Rio Zafridi finally finds a full location, and he's taken out the off stump of Kasia with an absolute rocket. Most lineups, you back them in, but that is a sensational retort to a lack of confidence from the commentator. Singh Memi just steps across and swings handsomely to mid-wicket. And he does. What a strike. Davidsi drops one short. He hasn't quite got the pace of an Afridi, and Gul Nawaz launches it. Davidsi wide of off stump. That's wonderfully struck. Well, we said they needed a boundary. Gul Nawaz has responded with 2 of them to conclude the 6th over. Shot smacked again. That's consecutive boundaries in the cover region. Oh, that one's popped up. Should be a catch. Fielder coming in. Thought he misjudged it, but does well in the end. Singh Memi trying to repeat the dose with another boundary, and Madaranga gets a much-needed wicket. The Greeks lose their 3rd. 86 runs on the board. When he was batting, that is cracked, and Warnell can't get around. So Sinan Khan, the man who actually dropped Davidsi in the first innings, comes out. Madaranga gets charged. The ball's in the air, but it's carrying a decent way. I think it might have actually hit one of the light towers on the way across. Freedy steaming in. Short ball, pulled off the hip. Magical shot. Khan's playing a ripper of a little innings here. He moves to 17. Bjorn coming on to bowl. Lovely flick off the legs for 4. And that's basically the Greeks saying checkmate to their opponents. It's the team ready to go ballistic. And what an unfortunate way to cap off a famous victory by the Greek national team. They have won their first contest here at European Cricket Championship 2023.